welcome back to the channel, and it turns out I'm just trying to stay on topic for the most part. And then I have to contemplate viewability and how many people might, all this. I love this stuff, but there's only a handful of us appreciating it. So I know I'm just here for the couple of us and this music. It appears that this is the kind of place I get to be totally myself, and maybe I should really crank it back on, big click reactions, and those should be a little more generic. Not fake, but maybe if I ramble for 20 minutes, I might have to tack on a 3-minute reaction just to the song, put it at the beginning, and offer somebody something that's not rambling insane. Because, then I get defensive. And I have to own this. It's because I fought with my old man yesterday. He has bought current propaganda hook, line, and sinker. And I'm not even on, I'm on a side, but probably not the side people think. I just think I've never seen someone, I love my old man so much, but I've never been told so much bullshit from a family member that is obviously coming through just the fakest media I've ever seen. Because, literally quoted stuff to me that I'd seen with my own eyes, so I knew it was false. You cannot like the details, but a lot of us saw the details when it happened. We didn't have to wait till now. So, we already knew all this stuff because it was filmed that day. People forget. It's not like all the footage came off of, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just a huge bullshit. And it's bad timing because I got to go, pick them up. And so it put tension out there. But on the other side of things, my brother and I, he's seeing through the veil behind the curtain and to the little creepy dude trying to run things. Oh, it's getting fun. But I'm going to survive. We're moving on to track 3. I believe this is F sharp. We better, obviously we're going to stop, go grab some lyrics, so hold on. Ooh, well, for the few of us that are here, this album is pretty darn, so this is like other tunes where I think you could be on either side, whatever side you want of things, but it works. Searching for a new way. You're looking for a way out of this mess. You've let build up all around you. Oh, you're looking for a way out of this mess you've let build up all around you. Believe what you see. Believe what you hear. It's time to take charge of your, I think this is wrong. Your own life. Your on life, says here. So we're just going to go with a typo. Man, I'm so grateful the publishing standards have went so far down, but the monetizability for these places is through the roof. It's so fair to all the people trying to whatevs. It's okay. Yeah. So it's time to take charge of your life and start making decisions. Stop relying on others. Believe what you see. Believe what you hear. Listen to what others have to say, but don't take their word as law. Ooh, ooh, wow, wow. Ah, you've got your, you've got a mind of your own. Believe what you see, believe what you hear. You take too much advice. You listen too much to others who think they know better than you do. Believe what you see, believe what you hear, believe what you see, believe what you hear. Remember, the last rule and final rule was never believe what your eyes see and your ears hear, only what the ministry of truth tells you. Yay, big hugs. That's exciting. Yeah. But hey, here's where we're at. Seems like since 19 years old, uh, these ideas have resonated. Huh? Weird. Only what you see. You know, just so, because that's the thing. So here, I can admit, this is one of those deals where, let's say you read through the lyrics once or twice, you'll go back and eventually you'll just hear it, right? I'm sure that's the same principle I have to apply to a brand new artist coming up next for my brother. So, we'll see if that's all true. But yeah, once you get it, then you get it kind of, I think. If you're it's like the 3D posters. Some people, that poster just pops right out of the wall at them. And I hate to say this, some of you will never ever see it. That's the thing. It's like there's this percentage of it just doesn't work. Now I wonder if those people believe everyone else is lying to them. Because they work really well. I mean, shit pops out of them. I mean, I don't think it's that's cool, I guess. I would I would I would believe it was captured best in Mallrats, even though I'm not a big fan of that director anymore. Boy, did I like Mallrats a lot. Good movie. Good song. You did too much ever to be said. Too much to others was mine. It don't matter that you know. Believe what you see. Believe what you hear. Believe what you see. Believe what you hear. Oh shit! Bad. That one ends quick. F sharp. It seems like that, and brainwashed. Which it turns out brainwashed is on the channel twice now, but this album I really enjoy a lot. We're gonna make it through this. It's a little different than Glass Houses. I had that one too. I think there's only like one track left I really like. Pretty sure this whole album is fire right here. We're going for another one. Title track, Survive. We better double check the lyrics up front. All right, this is one of those spots where I'd have to ask the author. It appears, now we'll have to. It's been a while since I heard it, so I don't remember the tone. But now we'll see what remains in this world. Only the strong will survive. A hopeless end for those without the will. Only the strong will survive. Now we'll see what remains for the week. There's not much. Uh, there's not much. Now we'll see what remains for a week. There's not much now. Uh, a hopeless end for those without the will. Only the strong will survive. Nuclear age has left its mark. Only the strong will survive. Now, I'd say there's pretty strong evidence on the channel that, right, you in your 50s, you spent the first decade of your life to 15 years or more in the Cold War. The comfortable period, I don't know if it was comfortable. I don't know this, but this is definitely that remnant of nuclear annihilation, and I'm not saying that ain't something you can fear or whatever you want. I just am not putting my ass between my legs under the table and kissing it goodbye because my teacher told me so. That was all bullshit from the start. Like I said, I've lived under that umbrella my whole life. I don't woo nuclear annihilation. Blah. I'm more worried about the ice on the road today. I don't live in that world. But I will acknowledge there is so much art, ideas, fear, residual fear, in generational fear. So much so that some drifted all the way over to cult-like thinking mentality and extremism of the activist sort. Other people, like I said, I'll go back to, I think thorium and some other stuff, and there's all kinds of different information. It's certainly not a good, bad scenario on, let's say, nuclear energy or a lot of stuff. Right? I'm just saying because of the album cover, right? That's been the kind of the theme. Well, let's go. I'm sure I like the tune still, but I'm just saying from a perspective of what do I think the context is about? Well, song sounds like it's saying we all get annihilated in, the fallout, and only those with the will to go on will. And I don't really think, from the quality of the lyrics in the other songs, that that's right. So I'm guessing it's more of a indictment, but I don't know, of, well, unless you put yourself amongst the strong, the idea of the strong surviving is probably scary to most people. And that will line is important because it's, the will to do what others might not. That will, see if you survive or not. Bam. Yep, I just realized I find more activism and thoughtful indictment of a growingly corrupt, dirty, militarily controlled world here than I do with these goofballs putting paint on shit. So there's the difference. I believe the Save the World group is pretty effing soft compared to the messaging. I would just say this and Testament in the mid-'80s. Both of their catalog, right? You got catalogs that are full of socially aware lyrical content. It was weird because most, you know, bands I knew actually didn't side on this side, which is weird because I still agree with most of. Huh. I believe the labeling system is broken and I don't want to participate in it no more. I don't think people know each other at all and they can only throw them in baskets that they've been told to understand. Oh, you're in this bubble. You're in that bubble. You're in this bubble. Let's fucking burst all the bubbles and find some place with a decent grasp on it all. Or at least not enough one sidedness to, drag you over the cliff and give up hope. Still fire tune, right? I mean, if you enjoy thrash, Crusader and a couple others that are here, it just definitely a good thrash album. If you don't like thrash, obviously it's gonna be too much. And to experiment because almost 20 minutes on 10 minutes worth of. Oh no, I can't tell how long each song is. Doesn't matter. This was pretty much what we normally do. Let's move. Let's sneak in here. This Queensryche, and I don't know who the singer is. I think there's all kinds of things that would make me be my normal self. Let's experiment. I'm going to put off my brother's reaction, Lorna Shore, for one more. And this Queensryche is kind of my experiment. If I can go from being my normal self, railing away again. Well, I mean, their name is Nuclear Assault, so obviously, it's influenced by all that. But, if reflecting on Terminator 2 Judgment Day-esque narratives and stuff like that, and then go to Queensryche, 7-minute song. Let's see if we could do a basic 9-minute reaction. Not a TV dinner, but not a rambling mess. We'll see. It's an experiment. Let's go get some. Later.